Hey guys, so today we are going to check out this new team here. It's going to be a SPECTRIER Urshifu Togeki's team, and the cool thing about this team that I've experienced, I played a couple of practice games with it, is actually that you can surprise your opponent with all the Dynamaxes, because, well, SPECTRIER is, especially on the last series, could be run as a support, and you can see here it has Taunt as well and Mudshot. So these are usually very support oriented moves, but also it can just Dynamax and go for Life Orb damage, Life Orb boosted damage, and also Grimnay is really good. Eleki is gonna do Eleki things. Rillaboom, also pretty standard stuff here. Urshifu, actually, I have actually Dynamaxed the Urshifu a couple of times, mostly for weather control. This is not a G-Max Urshifu, so it's gonna be a Max Geyser, and actually sometimes it does come in handy. And Togeki's with Super Lock and Scope Lens is gonna help us against those pesky Grimmsnarls running around. Most of the time, if you could fake out the Grimmsnarl and land a crit on it, most of the time, depending on how they are trained, you could probably pick up a one-hit KO there. And then Incineroar is pretty standard as well with that Lapa Berry. But yeah, let's try it out. I'm really curious to see how this team performs. I did a couple of matches and it was really good, really consistent, so let's try it out. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate all the comments, all the support you guys give me, and I do bring like this sort of content on a daily basis, so if you enjoy it, please consider subscribing to support the channel, and let's get into the battles. Alright, going into the first battle of the day. It's curious because there's a Venusaur, but there's no clear way to set the sun here. And I'm assuming like you probably want to lead somewhat with like Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl looks very decent, so I'm gonna go Togeki's here. And it's gonna be either Rillaboom or Incineroar to lead with. I think Incineroar is more valuable here. And then, what do I want to bring? Maybe SPECTRIER could be good. If I lead if I bring SPECTRIER in the back. The main problem, I think, is the Venusaur, but with Togeki's and Incineroar, I think I can deal with it. And then Urshifu is pretty good against the rest of them, like, yeah, Heatran and Landorus. So I'm gonna go for that and see how we do. Yeah, first battle with the team. Let's see how we perform here. Let's see if actually they bring out the Grimmsnarl, because yeah, as I said, I've been using crit kits to deal with the Grimmsnarls here, and there it is. Like it's gonna be that Grimmsnarl. Now here I have the option to fake out the Grimmsnarl and go for Dazzling Gleam and hope for a crit, but also I could Parting Shot into the Zapdos here. Because the thing is, if we fake out into the Grimmsnarl, Zapdos will probably, there's a chance Zapdos KOs the Togeki's, right? So I rather go for a Parting Shot here. And I honestly think the Zapdos will want to Dynamax. So yeah, let's see. Because yeah, we need to like try to, if they do Dynamax, we need to try to stall out their Dynamax. It also depends who they want to target here. Okay, they actually swap out the Grimmsnarl, which I think is really good. It's actually a very smart play on their end. I guess they didn't want to get faked out. But let's see who Zapdos is targeting. Most of the Zapdos that I've seen are running Life Orb, so let's see if this is the case. Now the thing is, like, if they do target my Incineroar, I'm not sure if it's enough for a KO. Okay, Airstream comes out into the Togekiss, and we're gonna take that pretty decently, actually. So, is it Life Orb? It's not. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so we crit the Landorus and we parting shot into the Zapdos, which is really good. Now we do have support for some sort of follow me here, but do I go into the Urshifu or do I go for the Dynamax? The main problem is, like, the Landorus got a speed boost. So, I think we go for the SPECTRIER and the Dynamax here. I wonder if the Landorus will want to stay here. Because what I could do is, like, go into my Incineroar once again. But the main thing here is, like, they didn't set the screens, right? So I actually would like to go into Incineroar here and maybe go for a Max Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Max Strike because I could see the Grimmsnarl swapping out here. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, it's Togekiss. Let's see. Because if I Phantasm into Grimmsnarl, it's gonna be a waste. But it seems like Landorus decided to stay here, which is really interesting. They might go for Fly, and then I lose one of my Dynamax turns. That would be the worst case scenario here, if they do decide to go for Fly, which might be the case actually. Okay, let's see. Airstream comes into SPECTRIER. Okay, it's gonna be Earthquake. It's intimidated, so I don't think it will KO, but it's a lot of damage though. And Grimmsnarl is probably going to come out here. We land the crit, okay, but I don't think that mattered. I'm not sure if another Airstream from the Zapdos picks up the KO here. Because I do have support, like Fake Out support right now. And I could also Max Guard go into and parting shot the Zapdos, but let's see. Yeah, I'm assuming it's the Grimmsnarl coming back. So I don't think another Airstream picks up the KO here. So I think it's because I could also like Max Guard and parting shot. Do they have any switch in? No, it's okay. I'm gonna go for the Max Phantasm here. Okay, Fake Out comes out. They might actually read into me Max Guarding. Yeah, okay. So, but the parting shot there, allowing us to survive on the Incineroar is pretty huge, I would say. Because then we have the berry, right? Let's see if, like, this is +1 max Phantasm with Life Orb. Yeah, it's enough. So the main thing is, like, at this point, we kind of denied the Grimmsnarl to set up screens. With the Togekiss pressure and now Fake Out. But, okay, we do still have one more Dynamax turn to work with. But I do think it's the Urshifu. Okay, it's gonna be that Venusaur. Now I think I'm okay with that. I probably want to swap into the Togekiss. Potentially for some Fake Out support. It's tough here. Because I don't want to get put to sleep, right? That's the worst thing that could happen right now. Okay, I'm actually going for a max strike so that to ensure that my Togekiss outspeeds. Okay, they actually cancel. So I was going for that to lower Venusaur speed, and then my Togekiss would outspeed and Air Slash. But yeah, I mean, we did have one more turn of Dynamax to work with, so yeah, I think they just didn't want to deal with that. Alright, let's go into the second battle. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the second battle of the day. And it's a comfy... Is it comfy Garchomp weakness policy? It's quite interesting. Also Sun... So we don't really have like a way to manage weather control except with the Max Geyser here. So we need to be a little bit careful with that. Yeah, actually, I don't like the matchup here, but let's try going with potentially... Do I like Insane here? Let's go actually Togekiss SPECTRIER. Insane in the back, and I think Urshifu. I don't really like the matchup that we have here because first of all we don't have like a great weather control, and if the Venusaur decides to just spam Sleep Powder, that might be really good, really bad for us. So we need to try to avoid that from happening. Okay, it's gonna be Garchomp Comfy, which I think I'm fine with that. Because we should be faster, right? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, we should be faster than the Garchomp here. I don't know if I want to pull the trigger this early, but okay, let's go for it. Because I think that the Comfy can also just ally switch. actually always like to target the comfy first, but it was so tempting to go for this because I do feel like the clear path here for them is to activate their weakness policy. But I might be totally wrong, and it might be like Assault Vest, Trick Room Comfy or something crazy. Okay, we do go Phantasm first. Yeah, that's actually not... They didn't activate a weakness policy, so I really wonder what's their plan here, because that didn't do any damage. Okay, Toiki survives though. Is it like Trick Room here? Okay. Yeah, we actually got a double crit, which is great. But, okay, there's the weakness policy, so is it Trick Room? Okay, there's the Trick Room, fine. Well, the thing now is like my Toikis will move before. But I could also save the Toikis. I think we save the Toikis here. Going to Insane here and get rid of the Comfy actually, because the problem with the Comfy is that they might just go for floral healing and we really need to get rid of it. Like, I was expecting for us to be able to pick up a KO on the Garchomp after Dazzling Gleam and so on, but not really. So I think Insane is good here for switching. They do have an active, so they're a +1 attack, which is scary. Okay. Gonna get rid of the Comfy here. I think we max guard next turn. And I'm pretty sure a Flare Blitz. Yeah, maybe we don't need to max guard. Depends on what they bring on the next turn. But Incineroar should be able to pick it up with a Flare Blitz here. But yeah, actually the Trick Room plays pretty good for them. Our Urshifu can deal with the Charizard. So I think we Flare Blitz here, and I mean, do we max guard here? I'm actually not sure. I will not do it because I think SPECTRIER did what we needed. So I think we can go for a Flare Blitz. But they did swap out, which is really interesting. Into the Whimsicott, okay. Because I mean, like, Incineroar is doing fine under Trick Room. So Heat Wave comes out, it's gonna be enough. But the thing is, like, now my Urshifu is outspeeding everything, right? And I don't think Trick Room is doing them a favor. Yeah, because they have Garchomp and Charizard left. so I would think we move first here. So let's see. Okay, they actually, yeah, I don't think trick rooming there was their best option, because only my SPECTRIER was actually faster. So yeah, it was a little bit tough for them as well, I think. So anyways, well played. Let's go into the third battle. Okay, let's go into the last battle of the day. And we have a Terrakion here, which is really cool. We have a Weezing without a Regigigas, which is not common to see. And a Registeel. So also, is it Golisipod? So I think they are all very tanky. I guess there must be like a beat up strategy there somewhere. So I feel like Togekiss covers for that option. Yeah. And then gonna bring Urshifu Insane, I think, because they're all physical, right? So yeah, let's go with that. So I need to watch out for a potential beat up, but we do have Follow Me. Oh, I really have no idea what this is. Oh, I see. It's like to get rid of the emergency exit. I mean, I guess we could Quake into Weezing. Do they have any switching? Not really. I would think Weezing protects here. So the question is like, what is Golisipod going to do? Simply liquidation or some bug type move? I'm gonna go for Follow Me just to scout out what they want to do. And I think if we do get rid of the Weezing, then basically Golisipod is not that threatening, I think. And also, I don't know if emergency exit actually works while Dynamax. I would think it does. So yeah. Okay, Follow Me. Weezing protects, kind of like the same Regigigas strategy. Okay, it's Shuka Berry, okay. I mean, the main thing here is like, now I can just Quake into Weezing again. It's gonna be liquidation into Togekiss. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we take that pretty well. So I feel like we can actually go for the Gleam here. Or even Air Slash. I like that. Because we kind of covered for both options here. That was a sneaky Sucker Punch coming my way though. But we do pick up the KO onto the Weezing, and we do have Follow Me support. And honestly, I would think this picks up the KO, like Air Slash, and if we manage to crit it, like it's, yeah, more likely to be a one-hit KO here. Okay, let's see. We do connect. Okay, we don't crit, but emergency exit is gonna trigger here. Now the main thing is, like, now I know they have Sucker Punch, and that's gonna hurt. Terrakion comes out. Terrakion is actually quite fast. So I'm actually leaning towards going for Max Strike in order to avoid activating Justified. And follow me? Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, so follow me support is really good here. We're lowering, yeah, we're lowering the speed because I think the Urshifu can deal a ton of damage to Terrakion. Let's see what they go. I would say Rockfall. Max Rockfall, yeah. Into the Togekiss. And it's Life Orb, okay. I could actually bring in the Insane here for a Intimidate. I don't know if it's too passive though. Okay, I'm gonna go for that, because like the thing is, like, Terrakion, I think the Urshifu can deal with Terrakion decently well. But the problem now is, like, Registeel will probably go for Protect. But I'm gonna go for this here and Parting Shot. Okay, Registeel didn't protect, so this is gonna be a ton of damage. Oh no, it's Weakness Policy. That's bad. Oh man, that's enough for a KO. I mean, Terrakion was intimidated. Okay, but I think it's Body Press or... Oh, okay, Flash Cannon. They do have Flash Cannon. Okay, so I'm down to Urshifu. Basically here I need to get rid of the Registeel first. And I need to survive one hit from Terrakion here. Let's see. I mean, if Urshifu is moving first, then the max strike actually helped. But if not, then it's a little bit useless. Okay, but we do move first. I mean, you're intimidated. I wouldn't think it's gonna KO the Urshifu. And they go for a max steel spike, which is kind of interesting because Urshifu will crit. Ignoring those defense boosts. The main question now is like, do I one hit KO? I mean, like, the Surging Strikes actually KO here. I guess I need to try because there's nothing more I could do here. Okay, that's gonna be enough. Perfect. Yeah, I was a little bit scared that Surging Strikes wouldn't be enough. Fortunately, it was. So, anyways, well played to my opponent. That was scary. That was definitely a very scary match. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.